Hey everyone, welcome back to Better English Studio, the podcast where we help you speak real, natural English through real conversations. I'm your host, Mia, and today we're diving into one of the most important and practical topics in everyday English: how to talk about your job. Whether you're in an interview, meeting new people, networking, traveling, or just chatting with friends, you will always be asked about your job. So today we're giving you the vocabulary, expressions, and natural phrases you need to sound confident and fluent. And of course, I'm not alone. We have our amazing guest who always brings the perfect mix of humor and clarity, Tom.
Hey Mia, hey everyone. I'm really excited about today's topic because talking about your job is something people do literally every day, and yet so many English learners struggle with it. Either they don't know the words, or they feel shy, or they think their job sounds too simple or too complicated. But the truth is, every job can be explained in clear, simple English.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to show you how to talk about your job in a natural, confident way. Whether you're a student, an office worker, a freelancer, a healthcare worker, an engineer, or even someone still looking for work.
And don't worry, even if your job is very technical, we'll help you describe it in simple English that anyone can understand.
Section 1. Talking about job titles. Let's start with something simple but essential: job titles. This is often the first thing people say about their work. For example, I'm a teacher. I'm a software engineer. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a nurse. I'm a driver.
Right. And sometimes your job doesn't fit a simple title. For example, I used to work in project management, but my official job title was operations coordinator. Nobody knew what that meant.
Job titles can be confusing because some are very specific. If your job title sounds strange or complicated, you can simplify it. For example, instead of customer success associate, say, I help customers with their questions. Instead of brand communications coordinator, say, I work in marketing and communications. Instead of software QA tester, say, I test software to make sure it works.
That's a great point. You don't have to use the official job title from your company. You can use a simpler version that people understand. For example, when someone asks me what I do now, I say, I work in digital education. I create lessons and learning material.
Yes, simple and clear. Remember, the goal is not to sound fancy. The goal is to be understood. Section 2. Talking about your daily responsibilities. Once you mention your job title, people will often ask a follow-up question. What do you do exactly? What are your responsibilities? What does your job involve? So you need to be ready to describe your daily tasks.
And the formula is simple. You can start your sentences with, I usually. I'm responsible for. My job involves. Most of the time. I spend my day. I help with.
For example, I'm responsible for managing schedules. My job involves helping customers by phone. I usually prepare reports and analyze data. I spend my day meeting with clients. I help my team plan projects.
Or something very simple. I cook food and serve customers. I repair cars. I drive people to their destinations. I teach students. I make and deliver packages.
Every job has tasks, and tasks are powerful vocabulary. The key is to break down your work into small, clear actions. Section 3. Talking about where you work.
Now let's talk about workplaces. This helps complete the picture. You can say, I work in an office. I work from home. I work in a hospital. I work at a school. I work in a restaurant. I work outdoors. I work in a factory. I work on a construction site.
And one mistake many learners make is confusing at and in. Here's the easy rule. Use in when talking about a general workplace type, like I work in a bank, I work in a lab. Use at when talking about a specific place or company, like I work at Starbucks, I work at Samsung.
Great tip. Also, if you have multiple workplaces, you can say, I work in different locations. I travel for work. My job is mostly fieldwork.
And if you're online, you can say, I work remotely. I work online. I have an online business. All of these are natural and common. Section 4. Talking about your work schedule.
Talking about your work hours is another important part of describing your job. You can use I work full-time. I work part-time. I work night shifts. I work long hours. I work flexible hours. I work Monday to Friday. I work weekends.
Or more detailed, I start work at 9 and finish at 5. My job has rotating shifts. I'm on calls sometimes. Some days are very busy, some are quiet.
And if your job is unpredictable, you can say, my schedule changes every week. There's no fixed routine. I work whenever there's a project.
Describing your schedule gives people a clearer picture of your work life. Section 5. Talking about skills. Now, when talking about your job, skills are a big part of the conversation. You can describe what you're good at. I'm good at organizing tasks. I'm good at solving problems. I'm good with people. I'm good with numbers. I'm good at multitasking. I'm good at communication.
And sometimes you want to talk about technical skills. I can code in Java and Python. I know how to operate heavy machinery. I'm trained in first aid. I can design websites. I'm familiar with accounting software.
Notice that you don't have to be perfect, just clear.
This is great for natural conversation. People often ask, why did you choose this job? Or how did you start in this field? You can say, I've always been interested in technology, or I wanted a job where I could help people, or I needed something flexible, or I studied this in university, or I started as a beginner and worked my way up, or my family works in this field.
Or even something simple like, the job opportunity came at the right time. I enjoy the work environment. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Section 7. Talking about challenges. Every job has challenges, and talking about them is natural and relatable. You can say, the workload can be heavy. The deadlines are tight. Sometimes it's stressful. We deal with difficult customers. The hours can be long. There's a lot of pressure.
Or in a positive tone, it's challenging but rewarding. It keeps me on my toes. I'm always learning new things. Talking about challenges makes your job sound real and human. Section 8. Talking about what you enjoy about your work. People love hearing what you enjoy about your work. I like helping people. I enjoy working with my team. I like the creativity. I enjoy solving problems. I like that every day is different. I love the flexibility.
This makes your job sound more interesting and helps you sound more positive. Section 9. Talking about career goals. Sometimes conversations turn toward the future. You can talk about your goals like this. I want to improve my skills. I want to become a manager. I'd like to start my own business. I want to specialize in my field. I'm planning to study more.
Or if you're not sure, I'm still deciding. I'm exploring different options. I'm open to new opportunities. Very natural and honest. Section 10. If you don't like your job. Let's be real. Not everyone loves their job. If you want to express that politely, you can say, it's not my dream job, but it pays the bills. Or it's okay, but I'm looking for something better. Or it can be stressful sometimes. Or I'm hoping to change careers.
And that's totally fine. Not every job is a passion. Some are just temporary. Many learners want to know how to say this politely. Here are natural options. I'm between jobs right now. I'm currently looking for work. I recently left my job and I'm exploring new opportunities.
Avoid saying, I am jobless. It sounds negative or harsh. Better to say, I'm job hunting. I'm updating my skills.
Section 12, if you're a student or freelancer.
Students often say, I'm studying full-time. I'm working part-time while studying. I'm doing an internship.
And freelancers can say, I work for myself. I run my own business. I take different projects. I work with many clients online.
Section 13, full sample conversations, podcast style.
Let's imagine how a natural conversation sounds. Tom, can you pretend you just met someone at a conference?
Sure.
So, what do you do?
I work in digital education. I create online learning content for students and companies.
Nice. What does your day look like?
Most of the time, I write scripts, plan lessons, and record educational audio. I also meet with my team to discuss new projects.
Sounds interesting. Why did you choose this field?
I've always loved teaching, and I enjoy using technology to help people learn.
That's great. What's the most challenging part?
Probably deadlines. Sometimes we have to finish big projects very quickly.
I love how simple, clear, and natural that conversation is. Anyone listening can do the same with their own job.
Section 14, final thoughts from Mia and Tom. Talking about your job in English doesn't need to be complicated. You just need 3 things: a simple job title, clear daily tasks, and a few details about your experience or feelings.
Exactly. The goal is not perfection, it's communication. And once you practice these patterns, you'll be able to talk about any job confidently.
And trust me, people love talking about work. It's one of the most universal human topics. Thank you so much for listening to Better English Studio. We hope this episode helps you explain your job clearly, naturally, and confidently in English. Join us again for more real conversations that help you speak better every day.